Good day and welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Really happy for you to join me. Thanks for coming along. Yesterday, we underscored the major value, for sure, to be had in self-help support groups, including the 12 steps, as well as what I called foundational couples counseling, in helping both the recovering individual and loved ones to identify and then externalize the problem of addiction. The bottom line of this, in early recovery, it's a non-shaming approach for everyone. This is absolutely key. And what's the central goal early on? It's sobriety. But is there more? The short answer is yes, indeed there is. I call the more here phase 2 or advanced recovery. Here's where deeper healing, including of relationships, may be at last possible. But let's be very careful here. Now listen closely. It's very easy to jump the gun, and there's a potential blind spot here, especially for concerned, and I want to call them eager-beaver family members. And here's that blind spot. The deeper healing we're talking about, the deeper healing of relationships, it requires vulnerability on the part of everyone. Opening up to that level of vulnerability requires tons of emotional safety. And that kind of safety requires being well beyond the most severe symptoms of post-acute withdrawal syndrome, or PAWS. Many of you have heard me talk about this before, but let me ask you, if you've been here, do you remember some of the cardinal symptoms of PAWS? I'll name 3 of them. A numbed pleasure response, where the individual is relatively checked out and passionless. Increased addictive craving, where typically the individual is some combination of distracted and or irritable. And then thirdly, a decreased impulse control. So there's a much more higher likelihood of acting out, including aggression. So for today, what I want to ask you is, can you recall from your own experience whether either you or maybe it was a loved one was still too early in recovery to really profit from in-depth counseling, whether for oneself or for one's primary relationship? Do you remember, for example, your own symptoms of PAWS? And if you do, how might those have affected your ability to benefit during early recovery from more advanced forms of therapy, counseling, or coaching? Let's see what you come up with, okay? In the meantime, thanks for spending part of your day with me here at the Vitality Project. Deeply appreciate it. Thank you. I hope that you'll stay safe and be well, and I look forward to seeing you back here tomorrow.